They're all really deep. It looks like this is going to be an avenging mission.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower.
There's Hades. We're going to go ahead and hit our 1. Jump in. Use our ultimate. Get the knock up onto 2. We're going to transform. Get the pick onto the Hades. Keep landing damage. We're able to get a double kill. We transform. We're going to go for the Raijin. Dash up. He is CC immune, but we should be able to get the damage off. And we're able to get a triple kill. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Chulainn B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play Chulainn in solo. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Chulainn is a lane bully. I think he's one of the best solos on the game right now. His early pressure is insane, and if you can get a little bit of a lead, you can use that lead to really impact the game. So let's go ahead and jump into Chulainn's kit. Starting with Chulainn's passive, Berserk. Chulainn's mana, MP5, and mana heals are applied to his health pool. Abilities consume Rage, which stops regen at 25. But he gains rage upon hitting with his abilities, as well as 1 rage for his basic attacks and 0.5 whenever he or allies take damage. After 3 seconds above 180, he's going to go Berserk. While Berserk, Chulainn gains power and a health shield. The power is going to be 2 per level. The health shield is going to be 10 plus 10 per level. The health conversion is 20% of his mana, and his Berserk form is going to last for 20 seconds. Chulainn's 1. Chulainn's going to throw his spear in front of him in a line attack. It's going to apply a 50% healing reduction, and it's also going to restore 5 rage for hitting an enemy minion, 8 for an enemy god, up to a maximum of 18. When he is in his Berserk form, Chulainn's going to slam his arm down, rooting all enemies in front of him. Chulainn's 2. Vent Anger. Chulainn's going to vent his anger around him, dealing damage every 0.5 seconds and reducing his rage. Vent Anger does not return any rage. In his Berserk form, Chulainn vents anger automatically and does not drain rage. He's going to gain 5% movement speed when this ability is active, and the duration is 6 seconds. Chulainn's 3. Chulainn's going to jump forward. There's going to be a circle around him, and then a little line attack in front of him. If it hits an enemy god, it's going to restore 8 rage. If it hits an enemy minion, it's going to restore 5 rage, and this can store up to 18 rage. In his Berserk form, Chulainn's going to instead charge forward, stunning and driving all enemies back. And finally, Chulainn's ultimate. Chulainn's going to swing his spear around him and knock up all enemies. Successfully hitting an enemy minion is going to restore 10 rage, and then it's going to restore 26 for an enemy god, up to a maximum of 36 rage. In his Berserk form, Chulainn's going to instead give a terrifying yell that's going to damage all enemies and cause them to tremble. This yell costs no rage and has a 35-second cooldown. The tremble duration is 1 second. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point to our 1, level 2, put a point to our 3, level 3, put a point to our 2, level 4, another point to our 1. We want to max out our ult whenever we can. Max out our 1, max out our 3, max out our 2. In terms of the start, we started with Fighter's Mask. Fighter's Mask is going to provide us with 40 physical power, and that's it. No passive. Only Guardians and Warriors can buy this item, so I feel like Guardians and Warriors are very strong in solo right now. We did not pick up a relic because we weren't sure who we were going against. We thought maybe it was a Tiamat, maybe it was a Hades. Now that we figured it out, we're going to go ahead and pick up Blink since it's just a Mulan. We go ahead and pick up Bluestone Pendant and then tier 1 of Mystical Mail. Bluestone Pendants can provide us 15 physical power, 10 HP 5, and 10 MP 5. It has passive that enemies hit by your damaging abilities take an additional 25 physical damage over 2 seconds. So between Fighter's Mask and Bluestone, we are going to absolutely slap. We are a little weak on the physical protection front, but we should be able to outdamage this Mulan. With our 1, we can either hit 2 minions and an enemy god, or we can hit 4 minions to get the maximum value. Same with our 3. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. That's her ultimate. We're going to dash in. We are in our Berserk form. We're going to go ahead dash, use our ultimate, and we're able to get the pick onto Mulan. Simple little tactic. She was hiding under tower, making it pretty hard to get close to her, so we made it look like we were going for Totem of Kill. She steps up, then we're able to blink in on her, transform, and get the pick onto her. One thing you can do with Chulainn is really work on your rage management. If you know you are about to transform, you can go in, ult them, and then kind of wait for the transform. If you don't want to transform, you want to time your 2. Sitting at 60 rage. 85 is whenever we transform, so we're kind of just chilling right now. The anti-heal on Chulainn's 1 just makes him even more viable. He's a really strong character without it, but with it, he's just one of the best solo laners in the game right now. We're going to transform soon. We throw off our 1. We're good. Weird interaction right there. We dash up. She uses her ultimate. We're going to use our 2 Tiamats here. Looks like it's a Tiamat jungle. Looks like Beset's going around the tower. We're going to try to step up, get a little bit of rage from the minions. We do have our ultimate. We're going to dash in. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Mulan. We're going to activate our 2, try to get as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, Tiamat's able to wiggle out of there, but we cannot take another shot. We have our blink in 7 seconds. If we can land an ability, we'll get the pick. However, if we take an ability, we're going to go down as well. Ooh. Playing it risky. Mulan's teleporting in. We do not want to fight her right here. We're going to go ahead and clear this wave. She steps up, so we're going to dash away. We're going to go ahead and pick up Mystical Mail. Mystical Mail is going to provide us with 200 health, 40 physical protections, and 20% crowd control reduction. It has a passive that all enemies within 25 units are dealt 30 plus 1 per level magical damage per second. I think Mystical Mail is really strong right now. They made a change to where it did the same amount of damage throughout the game. The change was that it was 30 plus 1 per level. So it was a little bit weaker in the early game, but it's a lot stronger in the late game. Getting Mystical Mail on a physical character when we're going against a physical character. So Mulan right now is thinking, oh, I need to build physical protections. And she most likely is. However, we're also dealing magical damage. Until she has magical protections online, our magical damage is going to be very helpful and deal relevant numbers. So right now we are kind of hitting a power spike. We want to engage Mulan as much as possible. I'm going to jump in. We're going to transform soon. We're going to go use our ultimate. She uses her ultimate. Right there, I think we ulted a little early. Our ult has kind of a wide range, so we want to try to land as much damage as possible. And then whenever she was running away, use our ultimate. Throw off our 1, we're able to pick onto the Tiamat, we're going to dash in. Go ahead and activate our 2, just clear the minions, try to get any damage, and also pick up that 5% movement speed. I feel like Mystical Mail is also more popular because with the removal of the tank boots, you're kind of lacking crowd control reduction in solo lane. However, with Mystical Mail, you're picking it back up. Hit the minion wave, get the full rage. She hits us. We're going to hit her 1. We get the full 18 rage because we hit 1 minion for 5 damage. And then 8 for the enemy god. Actually, we needed to hit 1 more minion. We got 13 of the 18 rage right there. We are 3 rage away from transforming. Make it look like we're going for the totem. She sets up a ward. We're going to blank. Hit her with the 1. Use our ultimate. Basic dash. We are able to get her with our Mystical Mail. We transform, that gives us a health shield. The health shield eats the tower shot. So whenever we're wearing the blue buff, we're actually gaining some health from it instead of mana. All of Chulainn's mana effects are converted into health. We're going to go ahead back, start working on the Sledge. And for our second relic, we're looking, we're thinking, and it looks like Thorns will do it for us. Thorns isn't overpowered like it once was, but it is still a pretty good relic. We dash her pool, hit her with the 1. She uses her ultimate really early. Now that our ult's down, we should be able to put pressure on this next engagement. Teammate's here. We get pulled. We're gonna go use our ultimate. We are gonna transform soon. We're gonna go dash in. We use our thorns, use our 1, dash through, go to use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto 1. This is a risky fight, but we're fighting it. Hades is here. We got the pick onto the Mulan, but Hades is able to ult us and get the pick onto us. I feel like that was worth it. We got 2 for 1. Like, they tried to gank us when we got both people that were trying to gank us. Hades just shows up at the end and ults us. We also got the Hades ultimate, so even though we go down, I think that was absolutely worth it. Since we are down, we're going to go ahead and pick up the Sledge. Sledge is going to provide us with 40 physical power, 250 health, 150 mana, and 20% crowd control reduction. It has a passive that for each enemy god within 55 units of you is going to provide you with a stacking buff that provides 8 protections. This can stack up to 3 times. So it is 8 physical and 8 magical protections. But the biggest stat is the additional 20% crowd control reduction. So right now we're sitting at 40% crowd control reduction, which is the cap, meaning that if we build any more, it's not going to provide us anymore. So if we get stunned, I don't really have a ton of stuns, but if we get stunned by the teammate, we're only going to be reduced for 60% of the duration instead of the full 100. So if his stun is 1 second, it's only going to stun us for 0.6 seconds. It's a nice set to have on a solo laner. Just any crowd control is reduced, and you're going to be able to survive crowd control a little bit more easily. I'm going to go ahead and make a play for the Greatest Scorpion. It's annoying that Mulan shows up right now. She is able to secure it. You go to use her ultimate. She uses her ultimate. We're going to get the root. We're fighting into her. We do have our thorns. We're going to go dash through. Use our ultimate. Pop our thorns. Oh, 27 health, and we're able to get the pick onto the Mulan. We have a lot of HP 5 when we're in our ultimate form, so we feel very comfortable trying to get the fight and keep fighting right there.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
We're going to go back because minions are pretty far up. We have to overextend ourselves in order to get that minion wave. We're going to go ahead and start working on Void's Shield. They do have 3 magical characters. But we're going to double down on our physical protections and then double down on our magical protections. I feel like Voidstone also is not just protections, but it also increases our damage output, so I like to pick it up.
Your left tower is under attack.
Mulan is on our blue. Checking to see if we can jump over the wall. We cannot. We're going to use our ultimate. We're going to transform here. We're going to dash her out of tower. We shouldn't have ulted. We should have held our ultimate, use some basics to get some increased damage, and then use our ultimate to try to finish her off. We get pulled, but then Mulan immediately gets stunned, so we don't go anywhere. We get the root. We're going to dash up. That's his dash. Hera is able to get the pick onto the Tiamat. We're going to go for farm instead of any more fighting. We're going to jump in. Basic 1. We're going to go ahead and activate our 2 so that way we don't transform, and then we're going to rotate to mid. If we land 1 or 2 abilities, we should transform and be able to get a pick onto somebody. I'm going to jump in, use our 1, kind of dump our kit before we transform. We're going to use our ultimate, hit 3, use our 1, dash out. We do not want this fight anymore. Put our wiggle shoes on, we do take a few basic attacks. We're going to go ahead and back it up. We're going to pick up Void Shield. Void Shield is going to provide us with 20 physical power, 60 physical protections, and 150 health. As a passive, the enemy gods within 55 units have their physical protections reduced by 15%. Enemy teams making a play for Gold Fury. We had already committed to going right lane before checking the minimap and going left, but our team was able to secure it without us, so that's a win-win for us.
On my way. Ultimate is ready. Has been slain. Help left lane.
Neith is in trouble. She's most likely going to go down. She has 4 people chasing her. They're all really deep.
Help left lane.
Looks like this is going to be an avenging mission.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower.
There's Hades. We're going to go ahead and hit our 1. Jump in. Use our ultimate. Get the knock up onto 2. We're going to transform. Get the pick onto the Hades. Keep landing damage. We're able to get a double kill. We transform. We're going to go for the Raijin. Dash up. He is CC immune, but we should be able to get the damage off. And we're able to get a triple kill. Not sure where that Rama went, but we were able to avenge our Neith. I don't know how Neith feels about it, but I'd trade a Neith for a triple kill all day. They have 3 down. We should be looking to get some pressure on the map.
Attack right lane.
Tiamat is here. She's a little overextended. Hera is able to get the pick. We're going to go ahead and make a play for the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer is going to give us a buff The buff is available for 1 minute. It's whenever we leave Fountain, we're going to gain 45% increased movement speed for 15 seconds. So basically, once you secure the Pyromancer, you can back and then get back to lane a little bit faster or more efficiently.
Your left tower is under attack.
I'm going to go ahead and secure our blue buff.
Tower has been destroyed.
What was this? Zone with a hate needle and pen and thread?
Retreat right lane. Quiet. Good luck. Bye.
We're going to do a little bit of rage management so that way we don't transform. 2, 3 people here. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We miss our 1. We're going to transform, try to get some pressure onto this ROM. Use our ultimate. Hare is able to get the pick onto the Tiamat. That is a Hades ult. We're going to dash through, activate our thorns. We are very weak. We're popping health chalices. Rom's able to get the pick onto Hera. We're going to get our 1 off. We are very weak. We can't really fight this. Neith goes down. Yeah, we're just gonna bail. Our support is over in right, not helping in team fights.
Good luck. Bye.
Sounds like he doesn't want to participate.
It's no help if the glass is not emptied.
We're gonna go ahead and step up mid, make sure that they're not getting a free tower. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Our Serb kind of just gave up and is just lane marching. I've done it too, so I don't completely blame him. He thinks it's pointless, so he's just gonna stick to a lane, keep pushing that lane. Whatever happens, happens.
Retreat right lane. Quiet.
Okay. Bye.
We're gonna go ahead and pick up our blue. Now we're gonna try to rotate up. The enemy team is gathering around Serb. So this is more to get some picks than it is to help them out. We're gonna blink in. Hit our 1, go to use our ultimate, get the pick onto the Raijin. We're about to transform. We do transform. We're gonna dash away, use our ultimate. And it looks like we're gonna go down. We need to be focusing Rom in these team fights. He is dealing a majority of their damage.
Ally has been slain.
Messaging Serb saying we can win this if you participate. We are at the point in the game where we're going to be selling our Fighter's Mask and our Bluestone. We're going to go ahead and sell Bluestone first, and we're going to be picking up the Talisman of Energy. We also picked up Pestilence. We picked up Pestilence because of the Hades and the ROM. Pestilence is going to provide us 80 magical protections, 250 health. It has a passive that enemy gods within 55 units have their healing reduced by 25%. This does not stack with similar auras, so if somebody had a contagion, it wouldn't double dip. It would just be the 25%.
We need wards.
Sorry.
Serb says, y'all trolling me for 20 minutes. I quit. I don't know who's trolling him. I don't know what was going on the left. So I say, wah.
Don't let me be surprised.
Falling back.
Get our 1 off. We're just kind of keeping eyes on Gold Fury. We also have a ward on it. Rom's here. He is the one we're worried about. I'm gonna dash in. Try to focus him with this Hera. He does go down. We should be able to win this team fight now. I feel like Rom is their win condition. I feel like Mulan went Thorns just because I went Thorns. I can't remember the last time I saw a Soul Laner pick up Thorns. We're going to keep trying to take this fight. We're able to get the pick onto the Raijin. Get our 1 off, that's 50%, plus the 25% from our Pestilence. We're going to transform. Activator 2, so that way we don't transform. We are able to secure the left Phoenix. Our team is attacking a Phoenix that has a tower. We're just tanking some shots so that way our team can secure it. We are going to step out, step back in, focus on the Phoenix. We're going to transform here, which is fine because we're very, very weak. We're going to dash up, try to focus this Rom, use our ult. And we go down, essentially to a Hades ultimate. We were able to secure the left and right Phoenix, so I think that was absolutely worth it. We're going to go ahead, pick up the Talisman of Energy and Pridwen. Talisman of Energy is going to provide us with 60 magical protections, 300 health. It has a passive that getting a kill or an assist on an enemy causes you and your allies within 70 units to gain a stack of energy. Energy stacks provide 2% movement speed and 2% attack speed along with 10 MP5 per stack. This lasts for 10 seconds and can stack up to 6 times. Then we're going to start working on Pridwen. Pridwen is going to provide us with 30 physical protections, 30 magical protections, and 20% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that whenever your ultimate ability has finished casting, you're going to gain a shield equal to your protections for 5 seconds. When destroyed by timing out or being depleted, it's going to explode and deal magical damage equal to 50% of the shield's initial health and slow targets by 25% for 3 seconds. This can only occur once every 45 seconds. So now we are essentially full build. It's a Hades ultimate. We are a ROM focuser. I'm gonna go ahead and activate our thorns. Dash in. Get as much pressure onto this man as we can. He wins that fight. Unfortunate, we had to pop our thorns and everything. We're gonna go ahead and back. That's 2 down on the enemy team. Rom was very weak. He has to have Aussie.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
We're gonna go ahead and make our way mid. That's 3 Phoenixes down. We just need to group and push the Titan. There's able to pick onto the Raijin. Rom gets the snipes onto the Hera. We're gonna fall back here. Maybe not. We're trying to eyeball them. Rom gets to pick out underneath. We are gonna fall back here. Serb is marching down mid lane. We're gonna dash away. We're gonna go use our ultimate. We get the Pridwen shield. Pridwen shield gets to pick onto the Mulan. We're gonna focus this Rom. And besides, I get to pick on the ROM. A little bit of patience. We just wait for our Bastet to show up, and we're able to get the pick. Winians are doing a fantastic job on reducing that Titan's health.
Help left lane! Be right back. Your team
We're gonna get him back. We probably didn't need to.
retreat left lane.
Yes, sir. Just going to get some damage onto this Titan. Bastet's there. That should be it. We are able to secure the victory. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.